Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our Python class. Before we begin today's topic, let's quickly revise what we learned in our Python class about dictionaries. Can anyone answer this question? What is a dictionary? Which brackets are used to create a dictionary? Which method removes a key value pair? Very good. I hope everyone has practiced the homework. Today we are going to learn another important data type in Python called a set. Sets are very useful. We want to store unique values and automatically remove duplicates. So let's firstly understood what is a set. A set is an unordered collection of unique elements. It is created using curly braces or the set function. Duplicate values are not allowed in a set. So let's understand with a real life example. Imagine your teacher asks everyone in the class to write their favorite fruit. The answers are like apple, mango, banana, mango, orange, like that. If we store these in a list, all values remain, including duplicates. But if we store them in a set, Python automatically removes the repeated values. Okay, I will show you an example here. Okay, now we are running the program. We can see here the output has only came mango, banana, apple. The all duplicate values are included into one term. Okay, that's how. Here fruits is the variable name. This creates a set. Even to apple and mango appear twice. Python store each value only once. Okay, and the second line we just print displays the set. Notice that duplicate values has been removed automatically. So some real life examples of sets. Sets are used when we need only unique data. I mean unique student roll numbers, unique email addresses, unique phone numbers, unique usernames, unique product IDs. Now we can move on to the features of sets. Okay. Now we are going to study features of set. I will show you with an example so you can understand. Okay, we just run the program. We can see here the repeated numbers are automatically removed here. Okay, and we will move on to the next topic, unordered collection. Okay, I'll show you that also with an example. Okay, now the order of elements in a set is not guaranteed. So each time you run the program, the displayed order may be different. Okay. Okay. Now we will move on to the next feature, mutable. Okay. Just look at the coding part. Okay. Now just add colors dot add green and print colors. Just run the program, we can see the output as red, blue and green. Okay, yes, same output. This is how mutable works. Now the fourth type, different data types. Okay, I'll show that also with an example. And now we can see here, yeah, everything is processed here. So we can understand that a set can store strings, integer, floats and boolean values together. Okay, now I will ask two questions so you can quickly answer them in mind. Can a set contain duplicate values is the first question, and the second question is a set ordered or unordered? Okay, now we can go to the another section, creating sets. Okay, just look at the coding part. Just print fruits. Here fruit is the variable name. Curly braces created the list. Three unique elements are here and print displays the set. Okay. This is how we created a set. Okay. Now we can go to the next topic, empty set. Many beginners make a mistake here. Okay. In the empty set portion, many beginners will make mistake. Okay. We can just do some example. Okay, just run it. What do you think the output will be? Okay, yeah, it will not show output because it is not a set. Okay, you can see here. Okay, just missed it. Yeah, yeah, corrected it. Yeah, we can show class dict here. So it is not a set. Okay, just remember that earlier I told it was a mistake. Just clarify that if we type it is an empty set, it is not a set. It will show class dict in the output. Okay. Okay, if we write here, just a small correction. If we write here like set, what do you think the output will be? It will be like class set. Okay. Okay. Just if we are writing set now, we can change it to set bracket. So we can get the answer class set. Okay. Now we can do accessing elements in a set. Okay. So far, we have learned what a set is and how to create one. Now, many students ask the question, can we access elements of a set using an index like a list or tuple? The answer is no. Why? Because a set is an unordered collection. Since there is no fixed order, there are no index numbers. Okay. Now I will give you some example. One question. Okay. Just answer it very seriously. Okay, there is a small error here. Fruits. Okay, you can check. So we can show an error here. So how Python will give an error because sets do not support indexing. Okay, remember the sentence again. Python will not give an error because sets do not support indexing. Okay, that's why we show a error here. So I will now introduce you the correct way. Okay, just type like this. Or fruit in fruits. Print apple, banana, mango. Okay, we get it. First line create a set called fruits. Second line for fruit in fruits. The for loop visit each element in the set once one by one. Okay. And the third line prints each element. The order may change because sets are unordered. Okay. And here how we get the right output. Okay. Now one more important feature of set is that they are mutable. This means we can add new elements after creating the set. Okay. Now I will introduce you one method named add. Adds a new element to a set. Add adds a new element to a set. Okay. I will teach you how to introduce that through coding. Okay. Okay. We get the answer apple, mango, banana. Okay. The first line creates a set with two fruits, and the second line add. Here insert the new element into the set, and the third line print the updated set. Okay. Now, if you want to remove a remove method is also there. Remove deletes a specified element from the set. Okay, just change here to remove. We can see that the mango will be removed from here. Okay, just how yes, the code execution is successful. Okay, now there is one more method named discard. Okay, discard also removes an element, but it does not produce an error if the element is missing. Okay, see discard. We can see apple, a banana and apple here. Okay, nah, okay. Now let's move to clear. Clear removes all the elements from the set. Okay, clear removes all the elements from the set. Let try clear also. Okay, There's a small error here, so just remove this. You can see the all elements will be vanished and we get an output as set. The set still exists but it is now empty. That's why we are getting the output as set. Okay, now I will give some quick revision question. You can answer this question in the mind. Okay, can we access set elements using indexing? Why are sets unordered? Which methods and adds an element to a set? I will give you 10 seconds so you can remember all these in the mind. Okay, I hope you remember all of this in your mind. So everyone, we have reached the end of today's class. Let's revise everything we learned about sets in Python. Today we learned that a set is an unordered collection of unique elements. This means that a set does not allow duplicate values. If the value is added multiple times, Python automatically stores it only once. We learned that sets are usually created using curly braces. However, to create an empty set, we must use set function because writing braces creates an empty dictionary, not a set. Next, we discuss the important features of sets. Sets do not allow multiplicate duplicate values. Okay, set do not allow duplicate values. Sets are unordered, so the order of elements may change. Sets are mutable, which means we can add or remove elements. Set can store different data types. We also learned that unlike lists and tuples, sets do not support indexing. Since sets are unordered, we cannot access elements using index numbers like set 0. If we want to access all elements, we can use a for loop. Then we learn how to modify sets using different methods. Add adds a new element, remove removes an element and gives an error if it does not exist. Discard removes an element without giving an error if it is not present. Clear removes all the elements from the set. Finally, we discuss the most important set operation, union, intersection, difference, and symmetric difference. That I will write here. So it's a key point. So I am writing here all these things. Okay, union. Union will combines all unique elements from two sets. Okay, remember, union will combines all unique elements from two sets. Okay, we forgot two here. Just two sets. Now intersection returns only the common elements. Okay, returns only the common elements. Intersection returns only the common elements. Okay, now differences returns elements that are present in the first set but not in the second. Differences returns elements that are present in the first set but not in the second. Okay, so these operations are widely used in data analysis, databases, and real world application where comparing groups of data is important. Okay, so in our next class we will learn about functions in Python. We will cover what is a function, why do we use function, built-in function and user-defined function, defining and calling function parameters and arguments, return values, practical programs using function. Okay, so keep practicing the examples and homework from today's class. The more you practice, the more confident you will become in writing Python programs. Thank you for attending and participating. I hope you enjoyed today's section. In our next class, we will begin one of the most exciting topics in Python called function. So, have a wonderful day and happy coding. Thank you.